What's up, YouTube? KKjinxx here. We are on the second episode of The Legend of Zelda Breath of the Wild. This is the next task that we need to do is seek out Impa. And without further ado, let's just jump right in. So last time we were tasked with seek out Impa. And so we have to make our way all the way over there. So actually, what I want to show you first is I'm going to teleport myself back to the Great Plateau Tower, and I want to show you something. Okay, so from up here, you can see towers. You can mark them, line up your cursor, hit A, and boom. And now, of course, that's not the direction we want to go, so I like to change it to... No, I think I prefer this one. And now I know that there's going to be a spot there. So you can just go around... Mark them all up. This is the one we're going to go to next, so make sure you mark that one. Or, that's the one we're going to go to first. Right there, that's going to be first. But you can just go around and mark them all as you please. And you can look at the map and you can see, like, this is all the spots I have marked. So I'm going to change these to stamps. Okay, so I will let you worry about the rest of them. And in the meantime, I'm going to start making my way towards this yellow one. And that is going to be the first tower that we unlock. I'm going to jump straight off the tower and make my way there. And as far as making your way there, there's not really a lot that you'll run into from this point to that point. But still watch out for enemies. Alright, let's go ahead and go to our first shrine since it's right here. And this is going to be the Bosh Kala Shrine. Let's go right on in. This one is called The Wind Guides You. We're just going to hop over here. I don't know what treasure's in here. Let's find out. An amber. There we go. And keep that in my pocket. Come up here. And we're gonna come this way. Because there's nothing over there, guys. Let's go this way. Okay, so this one's kind of paying buttocks. Because if you look right over there, there is a chest and I want it. So this is the method that I have come up with. So from here, I'm gonna let the wind guide me to here. And then I'm gonna come over here. And barely make it. With a soldier's claymore. So if your inventory is full like mine, it always is. Ditch your weapon. Try again. Alright. Now we need to get back up there so we can go see the monk. So just make your way back up the stairs. Go to the right and go see the monk. And voila. You have completed your first off-plateau shrine. And a thing that I like to do is ensure that I have all of the chests from every shrine, and we can find out how by pressing our pause button and looking at the symbol next to the shrine name. We see the treasure chest symbol there, so we know we have them all, and we can just go talk to the monk. I'm going to skip all this fun stuff. I will leave it to you. Okay, so if you have the EX pack, your screen just went through every single thing. I wanted to show you these. These are awesome. These are our ores. There's regular ores and then there's rare ores. And there's always something. I don't want to say always because sometimes you get gypped. But for the most part, there's something in there. So always get those because you need it. Okay, so now we are going to continue on our journey to the tower. Oh, look it. The mellow mushrooms. I'll put that in my pocket. So let's get across this bridge. You can see the tower from here. And this one is probably the easiest one aside from the Great Plateau Tower. But of course, we are early game, so of course. And you can talk to people if you want to. There's camps around, get some practice. But I'm gonna just go straight to the tower. Alright, I'm gonna go ahead and speed it up and I will see you at the tower. I interrupt your fast forwarding to bring you hidden treasure. So you stasis these things and hit them. But also be mindful that there's some Korok over here. Easiest way to get across the river is with Cryonis. Also, grab stuff. Don't let the water take you. Watch your stamina. And just make your way across. So at this point, you do have to watch out for enemies. Or get really good at running from them. And this is the tower right here. So I'm just gonna jump down. And looky what we got down here. Another treasure. So basically just make your way up the tower and I will see you at the top. So now what that thing did is it's going to make this beeping, and there's the beeping. It's a sensor indicator, and it lets you search for shrines. You follow the strongest signal, just like that. Now, I'm going to disable mine because I know where the shrines are, and it's super annoying. But you go ahead and keep yours on. Although, I am going to show you where they all are, so... Alright, now that that's done, we are going to make our way through here. Through Dueling Peaks. And the beautiful thing about over here is there are plenty... I missed what I was aiming for, but still a win nonetheless. But all these ores that I was talking about... you find them commonly on the side of cliffs. So, I like to scale it by foot so that way I can get all the ores. Because those ores are going to mean money later. And you can throw your remote bomb at it. However, I'm not because I don't want them to go flying because then I have to go chase them down. And with these ones, you just get up on top of them. Like so. Jump and use your action button. My sword isn't strong enough to break it the first time, so it does take twice. But that's all that's to that. And once we make our way all the way around, we see that there is yet another shrine for us to do. And this one is called the Ree Dahee Shrine, so let's go right on inside and get her done. This is timing is critical. So first, come step on this platform and let the orb go in the orb hole. And I'm going to stand here and wait for my platform to come and give me a ride. Take me on to the other side. Okay, we're going to do the same thing here, except that we are going to jump off of it at the last second. So that way it does not roll off of here. Get on the platform and wait for it. Alright, now this one up here I do a little bit differently. The way the game wants you to do it is they want you to use those metal barrels over there to hold this down. But basically we want to step on the switch at the last second. We want to jump off of it. And now I want this to stay like this. So once my platform gets back over here, right before it takes off, I'm going to stasis this button and hold that in that upward angle. And then I want to get up here as fast as I can, and voila. That's the shortcut way. And we got the climber's bandana. It may look like regular bandana, but it's actually infused with ancient technology that enhances core strength to improve your climbing ability. That is piece number 1 of the climbing gear. And we can check on our map. Sure enough, we have all the shrines here. Let's go ahead and talk to the monk and get on out. I'll see you on the flip side. Alright, so we want to keep making our way through here, and of course be careful due to Lizolfo activity. If it's nighttime, I'm sorry. But I'm going to come up there, and I'm going to get back up on that ledge, because there is a camp down there that I just don't want to deal with. And there's some ores up there that I do want to deal with. And of course, you can also use this. And you can also come up to this camp and just use the campfire and they won't even know you're here. In fact, they're all sleeping. Now they're all awake. But I'm going to come up here anyway. Alright, forget that one. I'll come back to it later when I have a stronger weapon. And when the rest of them respawn. So we're just going to keep coming around down this way, collect the rest of the stuff, and right on the other side is going to be another shrine. But wait, there's more. It's also a horse stable. But see, the beautiful thing is from up here. Not only do we have this ore, but I'm going to see if I can make it across. And I can, straight to the Ha Dahamar Shrine. Let's go inside. This is the water guides. So the first thing we want to do is get our Cryonis ready. And we are going to use it to climb up here. And same thing here, except that we're going to need 2. Except that we also need to get that chest up there. So I'm going to continue to stare. Can I make it from here? Nope. Okay. So I'm going to come back 1. And then jump across. In Yippee-ki-yak, we got 50 rupees. Alright, let's come over here now. Here's the fun stuff. Alright, we have a giant orb, and we need it in the giant orb hole. So, starting at the bottom here, let's put one of these puppies right there. And then we're going to put one right under here. Then, we're going to put one right here. That one doesn't count. Let's see if I can count my chickens before they hatch. And I can. And if we look at our map, we see that we do have all of the chests. So let's go talk to the monk, and I'll see you on the other side. Alright, so let's go ahead and come over to this horse stable. Horse stables are super awesome because there's always a shrine next to them. And we got this guy Beetle here. You can talk to him, and he will sell and buy things from you. And this is where I like to load up my arrows. I don't have enough money. Alright, so I'm gonna sell to him first. You hit Y to sort, and these gems we will need in the future, but we can sell them for now. In the future, once we have the different armors and we start upgrading the armors into level 3 and level 4, that's when we're going to start to need these. But in the meantime, they are great money makers to get us started with some arrows and other things that we might need. Alright, so now I have enough money that I can buy his arrows. As you see, I only have 6 left. I also like to get the restless crickets because we will need them for a mission later. Alright, that's all we want to do with you. The other thing is that there's usually a place to sleep. And you can usually find free stuff laying around. And crates as well. And always check under rocks. There might be something in there. The other thing is, when you go to a horse stable, give the doggo some apples. 4 usually does the trick, and he will show you where treasure is. So activate your magnesis and follow him. See, there's the treasure. And the treasure does not even show up over here. If you come over here before bonding with the dog, it won't be here. See, there we go. Look at that. We got some more crates back here. He wants to take our stuff. Let's swap out for a new one. And the other thing that you can find at horse stables, besides a cooking pot, which we will go right back to, is sometimes there's missions inside, or there's a book you can read. Like these guys have a mission, which I will come back to at another date. But, yes. So the other thing is I do want to go back to the cooking pot. We grabbed some stamella mushrooms on our way here and at the Great Plateau. So I want to cook them to increase my stamina because I'm going to come around over here and I'm going to catch a horse. This journey is pretty long to go see Impa, and riding a horse just makes it so much faster. The other thing is we need to come back here because there are a couple Korok. And these Korok are hidden all over the place. But we are actually going to run into somebody who wants those Korok seeds. So we've got horses here. The spotted ones you can catch with one stamina wheel. They're easy to catch. But the solid horses are not so easy to catch. Well, he just scared all the horses. But the solid horses do have more stamina, more endurance. They are faster. And they are easier to catch when they're alone. You can also go up to these guardians once in the game each and get parts. So make sure you don't go up directly behind him because he'll kick you. And make sure you're crouched because otherwise you'll spook him. And get on there, soothe him by pressing your bumper. When your stamina starts to run out, quickly go to here, eat that stamina food. Keep soothing. There we go. Now we've got a friend. So now we've just got to bond with him. And you bond with him by pressing the left bumper. Every time you get him to do something, you can bond with him. You can feed him apples. But you will find that this trip is a lot easier on horseback. So I will be completing this trip on horseback. But I'm going to go back up to the horse stable after I bond with him just a little bit. And I'm going to register this horse. So just walk right up. And you can hit your ZL button and point to talk to him. And he's going to tell you all kinds of things. Okay. I haven't seen your face before. Do you know about the stable system? All right, I'm going to go through this to explain it, and then we will go on our merry way. You can board your horse companions with us, and then summon them as you please from our network of stables. You may come across wild horses during your travels. If you catch one and ride it here to register it, it will become your horse companion. One person can board up to 5 horses, and you are able to swap horses in and out as you please. Do you know how to catch a wild horse? Yes, we know how because I just showed you. So instead of him going through all the jazz about that, I've already shown you how to do it. So now let's just go ahead and get him registered. All right, register horse. Gotcha. Yes, this is the one. Not a problem. We charge a registration fee to help support our conservation efforts. The fee also gets you a locally made saddle and bridle for your horse. The fee is 20 rupees. Is that okay? Yes. Please enter a name for your horse. Let's just call him Horse. All right, and you can see we have 47% bond. We still have some more bonding to do, and that we will do on the way. Yes, I would like to take my horse with me. You are welcome. We'll see you next time. And by the way, if you get separated from your horse, you can whistle and it will come running. And you push down on the D-pad. But your horse isn't magic. It can't hear you if you're too far away. Do keep that in mind. All right, so let's go back to these wooded areas that I spoke of earlier. I'm just going to come back here because we're going to need a couple Korok at least. And there are plenty of horses here. All right, I believe there is one in this tree. Yes, all you got to do is pick up the rock. And he's going to give you a Korok seed. And there are 900 of these hidden throughout Hyrule. And they are telling us to return them to Hetsu. They are hiding in lots of different places. Alright, where'd my horse go? There he is. Okay, so the other spot is going to be right here. Alright, so the Korok is up here. And we have to shoot it. It's going to take a while, so I'm just going to fast forward it. Okay, so, and of course you can collect as many as you want, but we need at least 2 of them. And just to show you how things work, you whistle. And here comes your horse. Dun, 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 dun. Okay, so now we want to get back to this path here. And now once you are on a path with your horse, if your horse has a strong bond with you and is nice and tamed, he will stay on the path. Of course, if the path forks, he might choose the wrong one, so you got to keep an eye on him for that, but for the most part, he'll get you where you need to go. Alright, so just past this bridge, up this way a little bit, we are going to start a side mission, and it is called Hetsu's Maracas. It's fairly easy to get, and I'll show you exactly what you need to do. You can see Hetsu up there. He's a big leaf guy. He's kind of like the Korok leader, I don't know. But we are going to stop and talk to him. And he does have a sense of humor, so that's a pretty cool thing. Okay, so we're going to come talk to him. Sakala, you can see me. I can't see you. Chocolo? Then how are you talking to me, silly boy? Haha, yeah. It's been 100 years since anyone's been able to see me. I'm Hetsu, and I need your help. Those monsters over there stole my beloved maracas. They what? I think they're still there on the other side of those rocks. I can't use my powers without them, so please, please get my maracas back from them. Sure thing. Priceless maracas activated. So let's go right up there. I'm going to show you the easiest way to take these guys out, too. So before you run in there, guns blazing, I actually want to climb right up on top of this little canopy thing here. I'm first going to choose a better weapon. And then I'm going to shoot them all with ice arrows. 1. And of course, if I can get them closer together, that's better. 2. And 3. And now, all we gotta do is hold down our trigger, jump, and attack. Maybe I need a stronger weapon than this. I guess I don't have one. So just kill them, however you got to. If I had a stronger weapon, it would have killed them all on the first try. But I don't have one, so just come up here and grab the maracas. Hetsu's maracas. Alright, let's go bring them back to him. He's so excited. Get these two. Because we need an apple and 5 arrows for sure. Alright, back to Hetsu. Those are my maracas. Please give them to me. But wait, there's something wrong with my maracas. The Korok seeds inside are gone. How am I supposed to dance now? If I had just one Korok seed, I could sing, dance, and use my powers to help you. You see, I have the power of inventory expansion. So let me know if you find some Korok seeds. Well, guess what? The children of the forest must have taken the Korok seeds from my beloved maracas. I never thought I'd be the target of one of their pranks. Sniff? But wait, sniff, sniff? Do you have Korok seed? You do! You got a Korok seed from one of the forest children. If you give me just one Korok seed, I'll make your inventory bigger in return. Yeah. Shakala, so which stash would you like more slots in? Weapon stash. And of course, as these go up, it does cost more and more each time. So for now, since we only have 2 Korok seeds, I'm gonna just do 1 weapon stash and 1 shield stash. Or bow stash, it doesn't really matter. Whichever one you think you might want to carry more of. I prefer to have different bows. Yes, you do still smell it on me. So let's go to the bow stash. He's gonna do his little dance. You can skip it by pressing X. And there we go. Now I can hold another bow. Dun, 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 dun. Your bow stash has been expanded. Oh, look at the time. I need to go back before Grandpa yells at me. Sorry, I have to go. But I still need more Korok seeds, so bring some to the forest if you find any. And like I said, there are 900 hidden around the map, so good luck. I will leave a link in the description for an interactive Zelda map by zeldadungeon.com, and that you can keep track of all your Koroks that way. So basically from this point, if you look at the map here, we can actually just take our horse, follow this trail. It's going to take us right into Kakariko. So I'm going to go ahead and speed things up, and I will see you at Kakariko. And we are officially in Kakariko Village. And of course, we want to go talk to Impa, but there is something that I want to show you before we actually go do that. If you just follow this all the way around and keep going up here. Nope, don't go that way, buddy. Go this way. And the horses won't go fast inside of town, so that's just something you gotta deal with. So, in this game, there is combat, and you need to learn how to fight in combat. And we've got a shrine right here called Ta'loh Naeg Shrine, and it is a teaching shrine. I'm just going to run you through it real fast. Okay, so this can actually help teach you to fight against the bokoblins and the moblins and any other enemies in this game. So you should definitely do this one right away. Use the side hop to avoid enemy attacks. This will create an opening that you can use to strike back. Now, if you don't want to break one of your weapons, there are chests on either side here. Get rid of something. He's just going to sit there and wait for a second. Alright, and then that guy. There's another chest over here. Yeah, see, look, he's just sitting there waiting. He can't even leave his little platform. Ooh, and a shield. That's a good one. So I'm going to swap out my pot lid. Alright, so now we're going to go up to him, and it's going to give us instructions on what to do. So we're going to use the side hop. What I did was... Oh, I don't even have a weapon in my hand. They're going to make me do it again. Oh. So when you see him starting to swing, just while holding down your trigger, push X to the side, and then keep pushing Y when it tells you. Now we're going to do a backflip to avoid enemy attacks. So, hold your shield. Hold your shield, and when you see him start to swing, backflip. And you can repel an attack if you parry with your shield at just the right time. So, hold out your shield, and when you see him getting ready to hit, deflect him. Now you can build up your power and then release it to unleash a charge attack. Alright, we do that just by holding down Y. See? Easy peasy. And that's all you gotta do. Practice those techniques and you will go so far in this game. And as you go up and up, the enemies will actually increase in damage points and all that stuff. Their hit points, damage points, all of it will increase. Also, your weapons will too, so that's good. Alright, let's go get our chest and go talk to the monk and get out of here. An opal. Yippee-ki-yak. Alright, I'll see you after you talk to the monk. Alright, so before we go talk to Impa, I want to show you something else. If you go back here... Now, I'm not going to do it quietly because I don't even have my clothes on, but you can see, like, there's a bloopy here. You can shoot him and get coins. See? Rupees. You can try to shoot him a few more times, but I never am able to get him. So, what else is back here, what I wanted to show you, is a great fairy fountain. And of course, we will activate that later, but I did want to show you that it was there. And for now, we are going to go back and there's something else that I want to do before we go talk to Impa. Alright, my horse is going too slow in town, so I'm just going to jump down and then whistle to him. But I'm going to come right down over by this fire. So there's something I want to do real quick. All these shrines that we've been doing, if you haven't figured out by now, they gave us spirit orbs. And we can take those spirit orbs and come talk to the goddess statue, just like we did at the Temple of Time. And like I said, I like to get heart containers until I have 13 hearts, and that will give me the Master Sword. Alright, our life force have been strengthened. I will go bring peace to Hyrule. Okay. So that, and I guess that's really all that's really needed. There is an inn here. There's a store here. There's 2 stores where you can buy some stuff. And then there's a clothes shop where you can get the sneaky armor, which I can't afford at the moment. And there's a Korok here. You there, who are you? How dare you trespass upon Lady Impa's abode? Yes, that is a Sheikah Slate, you big jerk. Move aside. Please forgive us for behaving so rudely. Alright, so let's come up here and talk to Impa. Another thing to note is there are stamella mushrooms underneath her house. More stamina food. And every blood moon these will respawn. There's also Koroks around here. which I will let you do in your own due time. And of course, that interactive map will show you where all the Koroks are and how to do them. And it even links you to the wiki page. So that's pretty cool. All right, let's come up here. A man. Oh my god. Huh? Is that? It's a Sheikah slate. Could you be the hero my grandmother told me about? What was his name? Lin? Oh, it's not that I forgot. I'm just bad at speaking. As for me, my name is Paya. Oh, my name is Paya. Phew, I got it out. I should be able to say that easily, seeing how it's my own name and all. I'm so sorry. Anyway, my grandmother's been waiting for your return ever since I was little. But please hurry inside. I was trying to, you interrupted me. Look at him open up the doors like he knows somebody. So this is Lady Impa. So you're finally awake. I am awake. No. What is the matter? You are looking at me as though I am a stranger to you. Those eyes, they lack the light of familiarity. It is I, courageous one, Impa. You must at least remember the name Impa. I see, so you have lost your memory. Well, it matters not. In fact, that actually could be a blessing in disguise for the time being. Dearest Link, please come a bit closer. 100 years ago, yes, 100 years ago, the kingdom of Hyrule was destroyed. After you fell, Princess Zelda's final wish was to place you in a sacred slumber. And then, all alone she went to face Ganon. Before Princess Zelda went to nobly meet her fate, she entrusted me with some words she wished to say to you. I have been waiting 100 years to deliver the princess's message. However, those words which the princess risked her life to leave you, well, if you are to hear them, you must be prepared to risk your life as well. But I am afraid that burden may be too much to bear while you are still without your memories. I leave the choice to you. When you feel you are ready to receive the princess's message, return to me. Ready? The words that the princess risked her life to impart to you, I cannot pass them on to someone who lacks conviction. Are you prepared to risk your life for the greater good? Yeah, buddy. Not a memory to your name, yet you are intent as ever to charge forward with only courage and justice on your side. You have not changed a bit. Once a hero, always a hero. Very well. Since you have lost your memory, I will recount for you all that has happened. I'm gonna let her recount that to you. I'm gonna go ahead and skip it. 100 years ago, in preparation for the foretold revival of Ganon, we strove to follow the lead of our ancestors of 10,000 years prior. But in the end, despite our best efforts and careful planning, we underestimated his power. In order to avoid ever making that grave mistake again, the princess left you these words. Free the 4 divine beasts. That is what she said. And we are going to free the 4 divine beasts. You can go ahead and listen to that, and she will give you information. I'm not going to, because I'm going to show you exactly how to free the divine beasts. It's my favorite part. It seems to me that your Sheikah slate is not yet complete. The device Princess Zelda left to you is your guide and also your memory. Now let's see. Someone at the research lab in Hetsu Village might be able to help you. All right, I'm gonna go ahead and skip that as well. You can go ahead and read that, but I'm going to take you to Hetsu Village to repair the Sheikah slate in the next episode. You are Princess Zelda's only hope and Hyrule's as well. You cannot turn back now. Follow your heart and seize your destiny. Seek out Impa complete. All right, boys and girls, you did great. That was awesome. I had so much fun. And next time we will make our way to Hetsu Village. And we will fix our Sheikah rune. And in the meantime, boys and girls, this is KKjinxx. Over and out.